The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Jamie in New Jersey. Hey, Jamie, what's going on?
How you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Always. It's a great day.
Cool, man.
See, listen, I just want to tell you, I've called in rarely in the past. I really enjoy listening to your program. I came across it about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Bought both your books. They've completely changed my life as far as trading and understanding why the markets do what they've done or do what they do. And, I just want to let you know, appreciate everything you've done for everybody who listens to you.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you is what makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 21, NASDAQ off 11, S&P's down 4, gold contract down $23, trading at $1,664 an ounce. Silver down 83 cents at $30.17 an ounce. Platinum $1,562 an ounce. Copper down 4 pennies at $3.69 a pound. Light sweet crude off 45 cents at $92.67 a barrel. Bonds down a 0.4 ticks at 144.19. King dollar, big move on King dollar, up 60 at 80.55. We had 33,000 contracts behind that baby. She's going topside. Euro slammed down $1.32 at 130.54, and the yen down 10 at 87.24. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Now, it's going to get really interesting. This is what you have, folks. Okay. So our cash S&P, we got to 1465. Now, you got to remember something. Huge expansion, not only yesterday, but on Monday. Both of those expansions, well, the one on Monday wasn't expansion on price. The juice wasn't behind it. Yesterday, though, you had the juice behind it. You had 859 million shares. Now, that was better than the swing points of December 18th and 19th. However, it's not even close as to how that we actually came down on the 25th of September as well as the 10th of October. What we did here is that we got into the highs of the September 14th, folks, was 1474. We got to 1465, and then we closed under the 1460 level, which was the low of the high. Now, what this sets up, first off, this is what it does. It's going to set up a run back to the swing highs of December 18th and 19th. And how we get into them, we'll say, bottom line, can it get back down to right where we started from on Monday? And this is what it is. This is going to be wild. Because we're really, well, we're not right next. Yeah, we are right next to them. We're at 1455. 1448 is that number. You get back inside that range, guess what? It's going to bring it right back down there. That's your S&P. We go over to the Dow Industrials, what we have in the Dow Industrials, because what we had done on all the indices today, folks, we got over the highs, closed underneath them, had lighter volume, and we hadn't made the basically, well, on the S&P, we hadn't made the swing high of the 14th. On the Dow Industrials, we hadn't made the swing high of October 10th. So, Dow Industrials, set up in the Dow is this. We're at 13,391. And what we have here is the 18th is 13,365. So once you get back inside the 365, that sets up that you're in the lower range again. That's not too far away. It's only 30 bucks away. The NASDAQ Composite. This is what you have inside the Composite. Composite, down 11 bucks today. That's nothing compared to how we were up. No doubt about that. But it also got over the highs, closed underneath them. Couldn't handle the price. NASDAQ Composite is 3,100 right now. And what you have with the Composite was the furthest away from the actual highs. And so that, the gap is out there. We'll see whether there's any force downtown to basically go after, number one, the swing high of December 18th and 19th, and, in fact, go after that gap. Now, what we're going to see is this. Coming into the market on a Friday, at a holiday week, it'll be busy tomorrow, though, because this is what you have. These holiday weeks, tomorrow is going to be a busy week, a busy day. That's what it comes down to. So I do expect you're going to have some volume tomorrow. So if we have an expansion of volume as you start getting lower, then that's going to be false, breaks, topside, all over the place. Now, let's go over to the gold market. We've been talking a lot about gold, talking a lot about the U.S. dollar. Here's your correlation. Gold today comes down $24. We get hit with 133,000 contracts. That gold contract is going to go after that 1636 level. We'll see if, in fact, this baby wants to hold. Right now, I think we're just in a large consolidation, and I like how it's setting up. The way it traded today was exactly what it's supposed to do. I was actually talking about this yesterday. What happens is this, folks. At the end of consolidations, it's, what normally happens inside the gold market is that you're going to get a fast expansion. You're going to get fast price destruction without any juice behind the move. Now, don't go out and buy that yet. What you want to do, you want to make it prove itself. Now, on a Friday, I suspect it's going to prove itself. If we go look at Rheingold Resources, GOLD, what you're going to see in Rheingold is that Rheingold basically came down $3, gave up everything it had the last 2 days. She came down on 338,000 contracts. Now, that's shares. That's a little too much. That's too much. So it's like she's going to go after that swing low tomorrow of 96.26. So the way you set that up, if she comes after that with volume, just get out of the way, because what that's going to be saying is that you're not in a consolidation. Now, if we go over to Gold Corp, GG, same setup in Gold Corp. In fact, the way Gold Corp's setting up right now, we had expansion of volume. You're right next to the swing low. That swing low is 35.04. We hit 35.41 today. She breaks that with an expansion of volume. That would set up right into the swing low that was generated out there on the 17th of July. Now, what's the culprit? The culprit, folks, is King Dollar. Let's go over to King Dollar. King Dollar had a monster move today. Wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. Up 632 ticks. We're at 80.58. She did 33,000 contracts. Now, what that sets up, number one, is a run up to the swing high that was generated on November 16th. That swing high is 81.70. That's on the shorter term basis. We bring this a little bit longer. What you're going to see is this is a nice move. If you happen to be watching Tiger TV, folks, what I have up now is I have a continuous contract up, and that goes back to 2012. Well, the top of that area is 84.47. And if you take a look at this, what you have is that this move out here today, what it does is that it basically breaks the down channel that it has been in, that the dollar index has been since like July. We had the leg down in July, takes the first acceleration up into the 81.50 area. That was in November. Pulls back again. Well, it just came through that channel like butter. And what you have is this. When you have a move with conviction to me is wide price spread, accelerated volume. When you get a move going through a channel like that, bottom line, just keep it simple. It's going to the top of the channel. That top of the channel, folks, let me tell you something. This market will have some pressure underneath it, as well as commodities. Now, bonds. Let's go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What do bonds do out here? 407,000 contracts. Now, bonds are going to actually need more contracts than that to blow out this bottom. The reason being is that it's going after the bottom that was generated out here September 17th. And if we go over and we take a look at the TLT, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just the TLT today, which is the iShare 20-year plus bond, we came down on 9.3 million, while the characteristic down at that low of 118.05. Oh, this is going to get good. Okay, is 16.87. Okay, so now watch what we did here. The TLT actually took out that low. And this is where, I was talking about this yesterday. It's crucial that you understand how these indices are set up. So how is it that the actual bond contracts, whether we took the 5-year, 10-year, 20-year, or 30-year, has not taken that out yet versus the TLT did? Well, what you have, folks, is the fees that come out of the ETF structures. And they're small fees, but small fees on a continual basis turn around. And what does it do? Well, what it does, the expense ratio there is only 0.15. What it does is this, is that it takes the price down and out. And if you want a simple example of that, if we go over to the GLD trades at 10% of the price of gold. The GLD's at 161. Well, 10% of the price of gold isn't 161. 10% of the price of gold is 166. The $5 has gone on fees. We're going to be right back.